Your door is confusing, it will stay as it is.
It's doing a good enough job of keeping the outside out. So we'll leave it as it is for now.
Jolly good. Hot door action.
Hot door action is happening.
Hot door action.
As we speak.
Front door action, though.
Front
not
door
as exciting as back door action.
Well, a back door opens in two ways. It's amazing. You can have double back door action at the same time. And we do have two front doors as well, but you can't have... Well, you could operate them both simultaneously, but it'd be boring. If you've got double back door action like we have here, it's even more thrilling.
Yeah.
More room to manoeuvre.
The front door is mainly intended for things going in. However, there is a small sluice if you want to leave.
Glorious! No, I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to Door World.
We have many doors. Please use the door to enter.
Not that door. Not that door. Nope, not that door.
Said the woman in the brothel.
I'm
not proud of that one.
No, you shouldn't be.
I'm terribly unproud. No, I'm ashamed. I'm not unproud.
No, unproud is perfectly fine in Orwellian. You stick with unproud.
I am unproud of this one.
Double plus unproud.
Double plus unproud.
So, let's have a little Donald Trump roundup.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, about me, better watch how you speak.
Alright, so in Donald Trump news this week, what have we got?
Incoming Donald Trump news. So, the Don,
The Don. I feel like that every time someone refers to him in that manner, he probably gets a thundering erection.
Thundering?
Okay, assisted. Considering his age.
Yeah. He's taken to going by the policy of if anyone is daring say anything against me, I'm just going to fire him. Oh, that's what it seems like anyway.
Nothing really new there, is there? He's done this before.
Yeah, what he is doing is he's confusing being president with still being, a manager of a company.
Or a reality TV star.
Yeah.
Star.
Yeah, he's just going up to government officials and just going, "You're fired," and walking away while they go,
It's like his version of a mic drop.
Yeah, just...
Because he can't pull one of those off. If he tried, it would go catastrophically wrong somehow. Like, it would land on the face of a child who was looking up at him in adulation, and he'd just, end up with black eye, broken nose.
And then Sean Spicer would grab the microphone and he would say, "I think what President Trump meant to say was, I love children, but I don't love children, but I love children, not like loving children."
Not like loving children. They taste nice. I thought... anyway, we're talking about China.
Yeah. Trump tweets, but more tweets about Trump.
Okay.
So, employees fired by Trump. Sally Yates, Preet Bharara, and just today, as of time of recording, so that will date it lovely, James Comey. Comey, of course, short for comb over. That's one of the reasons why Donald Trump didn't like him.
Yeah, just kept reminding him of fake hair. Because he has the best hair, the most real hair.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The besterest. It's the most beautiful chocolate hair.
Beautiful chocolate hair.
Beautiful chocolate hair. And underneath the list of employees fired by Trump is a list of employees investigating Trump, who are Sally Yates, Preet Bharara, and James Comey.
Would you look at that?
Notice the trend.
I think it should have been the other way around. Employees previously investigating Trump.
Yeah.
Employees now fired by Trump.
Now, but you see, now it's like a Lethal Weapon or whatever. Now it's an 80s buddy cop movie because they've all been fired by him, but damn it, they're going to keep investigating.
They're going to keep on investigating.
They're going to do it independent.
Hand in your badge and your gun. You can't stop the truth, Sergeant. Stuff like that.
Can't stop the truth, Mr. President.
Mr. President. Although, you don't control the media yet.
Yeah.
Not like your buddy Vlad.
I can stop what I want. I am the mayor of Albuquerque. I mean, president.
You said that as if that was one of his, daytime dreams. One day I shall be mayor of Albuquerque. Don't know why he was from the oldie times either.
The cotton's coming in nice.
Did they grow cotton in Albuquerque? The only real things I know about Albuquerque are firstly from that Weird Al Yankovic. Weird Al Yankovic his song, Albuquerque.
Yeah, you can do what you want in Albuquerque.
It's true, you can.
Yeah, it's that old wives' tale. You can't
can
do what
fair.
you want here, but you can do what you want in Albuquerque.
You can in Albuquerque. Wasn't Albuquerque where they filmed Breaking Bad as well?
I do believe it was. So, see, you can do what you want.
You can do exactly what you want.
Meth it up.
Run people over in your SUV.
Yeah.
Terrible, terrible car.
Just walk around in your pants.
Become a badass.
Be bald.
Be bald if you want.
Yeah.
Not essential, but
No, just an option.
it's an option. It's a possibility.
Option that's put out there.
It's in their tourism brochures, isn't it? Come to Albuquerque where you can be bald.
Yeah. Just, we're not like these progressive states.
Yeah.
We'll let you have whatever haircut you want. Just no long hairs.
The liberal East Coast states. We're not like one of them.
We're not east, we're not west, we're Albuquerque and we're the best.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
After this, I'm going to go back to my
your job.
day job.
Jingle writing.
Yeah. Jingle writing for the Albuquerque Tourist Board.
You should hear the jingles you write for Doors. Not the band. They've already got plenty of good jingles.
Yeah. I'll be honest, Jim Morrison doesn't return many of my calls anymore. He's been
Anymore. He used to.
Oh, yeah. He's been real quiet recently for the past all my life.
For the past, I don't know however long.
Yeah. For the past before I was born.
Can we go back to that tweet for a sec?
Yes.
You mentioned three people. James Comey, we know from today.
Yes.
Sally Yates, I recognise as being, she was the deputy United States Attorney, something like that.
So,
She's in the United States Attorney's office, I think. And she basically was in the office and then shut the door.
yeah, she was she is a lawyer as well. She served as She served as attorney and later United States Deputy Attorney General.
That's it, yeah. Deputy Attorney General.
And hey, she was put in by Barack Obama. So
guess what? Now she's fine.
yeah.
The other guy I didn't.
Preet was now former United States Attorney for the Southern District of New York. He served as US Attorney.
Oh, another attorney being fired.
Yeah, from the Southern District of New York from 2009 to 2017. Huh.
8 years. It must have been in all right.
That's weird.
I wonder why he was fired.
That's a weird one.
It's not understand. Like for New York, you said.
Yes.
Well, that city where Donald Trump likes to build towers and do things with permits and such. Do you think perhaps he got in the way of building another gigantic tower?
Yeah. On March 11, 2017, during increased national debate about appointment of a special prosecutor to manage an investigation of links between the Trump 2016 campaign and Russia. Barara was abruptly fired as a result of Attorney General Jeff Sessions' request for all remaining 46 US attorneys appointed during President Obama's administration to resign. Shortly after, Sessions himself recused from investigation of Trump 2016 due to compromising contacts with Russia. I'm noticing a little trend here.
So Jeff Sessions, the newly appointed, what was he? Secretary General of some... I don't know. He's
Secretary General of the...
He's already basically a caricature for a deep South plantation owner. So if you call him the General, he's probably going to enjoy that as well.
I actually prefer to be called a Colonel.
I prefer Colonel.
Oh my God, his middle name is Beauregard.
His name is Jeffrey Beauregard Sessions.
Good God.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
He is so Southern.
And yeah, he's the Attorney General.
Attorney General at the moment. So yeah, he. Hang on. Firstly, he wanted every.
Wait, sorry. Full name Jefferson.
Jefferson,
right?
Not Jeffrey. Yeah.
Beauregard.
Yep.
Sessions.
Yep.
The third.
I do declare, Jefferson.
I do declare, Jefferson. You are making some amazing laws in there. Tell me, can you bring back those colored folks? That is known as a Freudian slip. I may be Southern, but I am educated.
Fair enough. So he requested the resignation of all attorney generals who were appointed by the previous attorney generals. Okay. And then he recused himself from the investigation that's one of the investigations that's going on into Trump's ties with the with Russia.
Trump's ties to the non-Teutonic terrorist.
Trump's ties. Speaking of Trump's ties, aren't they always ridiculous? Does he have more than one?
Maybe.
I feel like in pictures he's always wearing the same thing.
Yeah, I feel like it is just that, it's the Homer Simpson wardrobe. It's like, what am I gonna wear today? Well,
all shirts the same, all ties the same.
Yeah. What wig am I going to put on today?
Which bird's nest is it going to be?
Lumpadoo. So
yeah, Jeff Sessions recused himself from the investigation because he
liked the sounding of the word. I like that word, recused. It's like accused, but it ain't.
Oh, Mr. President, I feel I must recuse myself.
If you know what I mean. No.
I feel like you don't know what you mean. Jefferson.
I feel like everybody in this room is confused at you.
So yeah, he recused himself from the investigation, and then he fired everybody who was involved in investigating.
Yeah. Basically.
Donald Trump, in the letter he sent, he said he agrees with the Department of Justice or something like that, with their evaluation.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a bullshit way of saying you're fired. Because it's not like he's saying, I've made this decision. He's saying, I agree with whatever somebody else has said.
Yeah, essentially anyone who can bring any kind of allegations against him or do any kind of real investigations is being completely ripped away from their power. And yeah, they're...
You're right. He's getting rid of them. Like a couple of months ago, they tried to slash the funding for the House Ethics Committee. And then they've got rid of these attorneys and prosecutors. Now they've got rid of James Comey, but there still is an internal House investigation going on.
Yeah.
And a Senate investigation as well.
I think the idea for him is that he will just try and get rid of everyone who can possibly try and provide evidence for that. So they can get away with saying there's just not enough evidence here to prove anything. Let's just drop it and forget about it. And then, because that'll have been dropped, they, what's the term? Can't be charged with the same crime twice.
Double jeopardy.
Double jeopardy. I was going to say double indemnity.
I think
but it's not double indemnity. I think
it
is. It's a procedural defence that prevents an accused person from being tried again on the same or similar charges and on the same facts following a valid acquittal or conviction. So,
if he's acquitted on these facts,
he can't be tried for it again.
Not on these facts. If new facts come to light. Like,
of course, those might be alternative facts.
Alternatively, yes. They could be alternative facts. Alternative facts.
Alternative facts.
I feel like we should revisit alternative facts.
From Albuquerque.
Alternative facts manufactured in Albuquerque.
Come to Albuquerque. We got alternative facts. We got facts. We got type facts. We got big facts. We got yellow facts.
Yellow facts. Well, facts of all shapes, size, and colour. Come on down to Weird Al's Alternative Fact Emporium. Do you want to talk any more about this guy?
Moving away from Comey, it is just essentially Donald Trump is doing everything he can to not have his new toy ripped away from him so early, and it is excessively dodgy.
So yeah, the outcry from the Democrats has been, well, this is just completely because you're doing it because of this. Whereas Trump is trying to defend it as saying that he's just no longer capable of running the office, and they need somebody who's more stable. And Republicans and Democrats will thank me, is what he's been quoted as saying. And we're like, yeah, sure, Don. Sure, DT.
Sure, old Donnaroo. There's also been... there was an advert that Donald put out there which touted his success in his first 100 days.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll try and put the audio file of that in because he's still... It's like he's still campaigning to get the job he's already got.
Donald Trump, sworn in as president 100 days ago. America has rarely seen such success. A respected Supreme Court justice confirmed. Companies investing in American jobs again. America becoming more energy independent. Regulations that kill American jobs eliminated. The biggest tax cut plan in history. You wouldn't know it from watching the news. America is winning, and President Trump is making America great again.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
On the weekend of the 100 days, I think, was the White House Correspondents' Dinner, which Trump decided not to go to because he can't take a joke.
Yeah.
And it's nerd prom is what they call it in Washington, because all like the journalist nerds and the like actor nerds, just all the nerds get together and have a big party in a massive, it's freaking humongous like room. But on the day that was happening, he was at a rally, because that's what secure leaders need, isn't it? They need people around them to rally around them and to whip up support.
Yeah, that's what you need, especially when you're a new one, to just really...
literally just come into the office.
Yeah.
Do you think he golf's good?
He has a handicap. We'll leave it at that.
I wonder how good Donald Trump is at golf. Hey, Google.
Please don't put in what is Donald Trump's handicap.
Hey, this is my Wi-Fi. I can do what I want. What is Donald Trump worth? Apparently he's worth $3.5 billion USD. It doesn't say dollars, it says USD.
It says D. USD.
I don't believe he's worth that many D. First link is from golfdigest.com. A website I'm glad to say I've never been to.
Yes. Golf Digest is when you try and eat as much golfing equipment as you can.
Yeah.
In a 1 hour period.
He now had 2 rounds together. He showed flaws, but did the most important things right. Trump's swing is imperfect but grooved.
What?
And soon engenders a certainty that nothing really bad is going to happen to his golf ball. He has a flat takeaway, well to the outside, and loads hard onto his right side. Before sliding down, his shoulder plane rises into what at first looks like a Duffer's over-the-top move. But Trump simultaneously unleashes the kind of aggressive opening to the left hip that is rarely seen in older amateurs, clearing the way for the club to release from an inside path.
Golfing terminology is fucking poetic.
It's amazing.
Jesus Christ.
For me, it's all about the hips, Trump said while walking down the fairway, which I don't believe is necessarily directly linked to golf.
No, I think he was just getting confused with what he looks for in a woman.
Just get them out of the way as fast and as hard as I can and let the arms really swing through.
Again, that is just what he does
with
women.
That's how he walks. Just gets people out of the way as fast and as hard as he can and just lets his arms do the swinging.
Yeah.
The final line is, as a golfer, the 45th president is the real deal. There you go.
You should be the amount of practice he's getting in.
And they do show us his handicap index at all of his golf clubs. At the Trump International Golf Club, his handicap index is 2.8. Is
that good?
At the Trump National in Jupiter, his handicap is 2.8. Well, consistent at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no idea.
On average, that is how many shots it will take for him to get in the hole.
To get in the hole.
Yeah.
Like over the par.
Yeah, so effectively,
yeah.
If he were to do
here we go.
Every shot, he would be about 3 over par. He would be a triple bogey.
So here we go. His ball striking from medium length tees made him a legitimate 4 handicap at the time. Today, he's officially a 2.8 in the United States Golf Association's GHIN. Golf Handicap International Number? International something?
No.
Information?
Information Network.
I think that's enough about golf.
Yes. I hope everyone enjoyed that.
That little aside into Golfland.
I'll see how much of that I can edit out.
Yeah, just cut it all.
Yeah, we'll start again. Donald Trump's a knobhead.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Bye. So you wanted to go back to... You
got to keep
wanted
some of the bits about the hips in.
Yeah, well, yes. You wanted to go back and touch on alternative facts?
Yeah, I don't have anything planned or prepared for it, but I feel like we should do it at some point.
Yeah. Like now?
Can do.
Yeah.
If you want.
Let's wing it. We have prepared nothing for this week, pretty much.
Apparently not.
Everything happened today, so...
Many things happened today.
This is known as top quality and well researched.
There's some of that later.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But don't worry, guys. Soon we've learned how to use Google Hangouts, so more things will happen.
Well,
and
more people.
It might something might happen, which will be good.
Stop promising things you can't deliver.
I said might. Listen, I'm an artist at weasel words. It does remind me that Kellyanne Conway has also been back in the news today. Oh man, I feel like I'm a closet Republican because I'm making the kind of slip-ups that they're like saying
they would be proud of.
Yeah, black instead of back, gay instead of gay. Jesus.
So what was our friend Kelly in the news for?
So she was on CNN being... she's been interviewed by Anderson Cooper before, I'm pretty sure. And again, she was met with her usual level of disdain from actual journalists because,
I mean, why now are you concerned about the Hillary Clinton email investigation when, as a candidate, Donald Trump was praising it from the campaign trail?
I think you're looking at the wrong set of facts here. In other words, you're going back to the campaign. This man is the President of the United States. He acted decisively today. He took the recommendation of his Deputy Attorney General, who oversees the FBI directory. It does make sense. Anderson, I know that's a new talking point. It makes complete sense because he has lost confidence in the FBI director, and he took the recommendation of Rod Rosenstein, the Deputy Attorney General, to whom the FBI director reports to. The Deputy Attorney General has been on the job for 2 short weeks. He went in there, he assessed the situation, and I would quote for you, he says that almost everyone agrees that the director, meaning Mr. Comey, made serious mistakes. It's one of the few issues that unites people of diverse perspectives.
and then she just did that typical thing of reverting back to nothing and deflecting by saying, thanks for the trip down memory lane. I was on your show often last fall saying we were going to win Michigan and how we were going to do it. So that was fun. She's not presenting alternative facts, and neither is Shawnee Spice.
Before you search for Spicy Spice, Shawnee boy.
Sean.
So I've felt a little bit bad for Sean recently.
Okay.
Because last week there was an occasion when he was delivering like a daily briefing to the press corps,
As he do.
as his job is meant to be, and then he just walked out of the room, and the whole press corps was like, Sean, no, Sean, come back, we have questions, and he just wouldn't answer the questions.
Yeah.
And previously to that, there had been like he was trying to explain the differences between different types of wall construction and what kind of wall they might have on the southern border. I feel like the job is finally getting to him.
Yeah.
And like he's having a breakdown. And literally just now, I searched for Sean Spicer, and the first suggested result was Sean Spicer bushes. I was like, what the hell is this? Sean Spicer hides in bushes as reporters look to question him over Donald Trump firing James Comey.
Oh my God.
So Sean Spicer literally hid in bushes near the White House as reporters clamour to question him over James Comey's sacking. The White House press secretary was much in demand on Tuesday night, and after giving a TV interview on an outside set, retreated to the safety of a nearby hedge. After several minutes conferring with aides, Mr. Spicer emerged ready to provide answers as long as they were not filmed.
When did international politics turn into it is an episode of The Simpsons or something? This is one day it's all gonna come home to roost. But unfortunately for the minute, it goes on and on and on and on.
And on and on and on.
And on and on and on.
I just love that headline of Sean Spicer hides in bushes as reporters look to question him. That's fantastic.
I just imagine him, it being like a really, really thin bush. And him just and like really low, and him like just crouching down. Yeah. And I'm just going, Sean, we can see you. No, you can't. Nope. I can't hear you. I'm behind the bush. I'm behind the bush. Nope.
Sean!
I think someone's calling me, but I can't hear. I'm behind the bush.
Sean!
What am I having for dinner today? Oh, I don't know, because I'm behind the bush.
Oh, fantastic.
I feel a little like, not that we've exhausted the topic, but it's genuinely, that last one has brought me down quite a lot. Not for Sean Spicer, just for world politics.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm done with America anyway.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Right.
Do you want to say, let's move on to, go on.
Let's move on to other things. If you live in America, god damn, do something. I'm not advocating assassination, but, means to an end.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Just remember, Donald Trump thinks he's getting applauded in about a year's time by everybody. So if it only takes a year.
I wonder if he could mistake gunfire for the sound of applause.
I wonder how often he... Well, no one. Probably hears it quite a lot. The applause thing.
Anyway.
On the subject of headlines.
Talk to you later. Don't get stuck in a bush.
No, I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend, I will defend.
Oh my, Kellyanne, you do sure look like a woman who could till a field. I do declare. With those bony arms hiding all that sinew and muscle. Ooh.
Sure thing. How do you feel about the old local elections?
So Scotland likes the SNP.
Well, there's a surprise.
Yeah.
The Scottish like the Scottish. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. A very weird one.
How bizarre is that?
The Welsh like plaid. We all know this.
I like that they... I was watching the BBC's website. I say watching. Like I was eagerly waiting for the polls to close. I checked it last night. I checked last night, and I like how they now have a council like locked down, Plaid Cymru, but the Greens, the Lib Dems, and anybody else basically don't.
Yeah.
So it's 0-0-0, and then 1 for this Welsh party. 1 out of 22 isn't a good record either.
No. And UKIP just...
UKIP just disappeared?
Bombing. Yeah. Wonderful.
Great news.
So ideally that party is dead in... a good few.
Yeah. The other coverage on the old Beeb was things like, "Where are UKIP now?" And it felt a bit like one of those TV shows you have for like 80s celebrities. Where are they now? What are they doing?
Yeah.
And they're like working in a car wash, or they're stacking shelves at Costco or something.
Today, all the members of UKIP are at a KKK rally. They've repurposed themselves.
They're at a KKK rally where they're handing out. They're taking in your normal coat. They're the coat check. They'll like take your normal coat and give you a hood when you come into the rally. They're not extreme enough to be like actually talking at the rally, but they can do the hood check.
They've started their own brand called the UKKK-IP.
That's a pretty good one.